Re-entering the Earth's atmosphere on a wonky bench after a day in the recording studio, I watch as the runners warm up before remembering I too am a runner today. I join the central nervous system of GPS men and strut my way to the start line. Something tells me we'd all look much more impressive if we were pushing wheelbarrows. Hi, I'm Jimmy the Running Punk, and today I'm going to take you for a run around the Richmond Half Marathon. Like anyone who's desperate to be recognised from the internet, I shake hands with as many strangers as possible while pulling my YouTube thumbnail face. That's right, it's me, the David Goggins of divorcees. It's a hot morning in Kew Gardens and I make sure I'm protected by rubbing charcoal underneath my eyelids. Lady Mary Wortley Montagu meets Lululemon. In a bubbling sea of hats, vests and carbon-plated debt, I doggy paddle my way towards the front pack and my eyes glaze over in awe as I take in the sights of the Palm House. Once a status symbol for Victorian Britain, it now looks like a beekeeper competing in the skeleton at the Winter Olympics. Zoom, zoom, a few overtakes, how do you do? Lovely day for it. I enter the shade of rhododendron dale and I think about how Kew Gardens can't have the largest and most diverse botanical collection in the world because they don't have hanging baskets full of cigarette butts like they do at the B&Q in Llanelli. Running alone in a race is like taking a selfie and not recognising your own face, so I dig in to catch up with the runners ahead. Surely the finish line is somewhere around the corner. Oh wait, I'm less than a quarter of the way through. Catching up with the backwards hat man, I look through the window of the Botanical Brasserie where I see an auction taking place for a chicken Caesar salad. The highest offer currently stands at £5 million and the croutons are being flown in from the peaks of Olympus Mons on Mars. That is bad for the heart. Backwards hat man pulls away as we race down this cabbage corridor and I feel there's no catching him as we pass the Davis Alpine House. Things only get worse as I notice my shadow looks like that of a Brexit voter trotting across Wetherspoons with a pint of goblin piss in his hand. Ooh, that's a funny building. I wonder if it's a vending machine for vampires. Wait, what's this? A series of high fives which gives me the energy I need to catch backwards hat man. Each slap on my palm sends a jolt of electricity through my body and I feel like a new man. My stride is strong, my pace quickens and I soon find myself passing him and opening up a gap as I gallop alongside the Thames like a pit pony on holiday. The course then takes us past Twickenham Bridge and through Marks and Spencer's. There's nobody on the tills, so I help myself to a boating hat, an egg and custard slice and a litre of caviar. Perfect for sipping on a hot day like this. This bit was fun and I especially liked the part where an extra from Curse of the Were Rabbit by Wallace and Gromit calmly floated across my racing line. There she is. The course then took us through Richmond towards Petersham where sunlight fell all around me like a broken bag of pennies. The cheering and clapping and smell of Estee Lauder moisturiser takes my mind off the fact that I'm really having to dig in and each kilometre is getting slower. A warm glow like Lipton iced tea illuminates my optimism and I find myself picking off runners one by one. I'm getting closer to sub 4 minute kilometres again. I think about Virginia Woolf and I imagine her ghost skipping alongside me. She once said, arrange whatever pieces come your way. I'm not sure if she was talking about Scrabble, Jenga or a Toby Carvery, but for me, right now, I take strength from that quote. Yes, I'm not as fit as I want to be, but I can make the most of the momentum I'm building up here, and I can finish fast and strong. Gather those pieces and arrange them beautifully. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
I can't go any faster now. I'm absolutely fucked out. My breathing's alright, but my legs are just gone. I'm carrying so much weight after this run. I really need to work on my diet and lose weight because I'm fit, but I'm just so out of shape.
Oh well, maybe that litre of caviar wasn't a good idea. Let's just get to the finish line, shall we? Mile 10, and what follows here is some of the slowest running I've done in a race in a long time. If I was on TikTok, I'd say I felt like my soul had left my body, but I'm more like Mr. Blobby than I am Faust, and I felt like I was drowning in the toxic sweat of a massive rubber suit. I managed to overtake a horse. I made friends with a dog. I gave a sweaty thumbs up to runners going the other way. My mood was good again as dashes of speed returned to my legs. I cleared away any nagging doubts and found room on my plate for a gravy boat-sized sprint finish. The screaming in my belly button ceased for a moment as the sounds of the finish line wafted towards me like a bonfire in Sports Direct. Rushing through this tunnel, I felt like a gladiator with a gift card for Hollister. The crowd support gave me everything I needed to finish with a smile on my face.
Oh, fuck, can't be arsed, mate.
The rest is a blur as I fixate on my shadow, which once again resembles a drunk man spread out on a Wetherspoons carpet. Ah, I used to be someone.